Hi guys, welcome to AIM, aspirational, inspirational, and motivational thoughts to enhance your day. The COVID-19 pandemic will be something that everyone will always remember in my little island of St. Kitts and Nevis. Reasons being, 1, we don't usually have curfews. 2, we don't usually wear masks 24/7. 3, we don't usually form lines to go to the supermarket. And 4, we were never restricted from our beaches. So how did the pandemic affect us as a people? Let's go to the streets. How has the pandemic impacted you?
The impacts of the pandemic have been really interesting. It's definitely not foreseen. I could say it's twofold though. In one respect, I have not been impacted that much because my life is more like a life of isolation or solitude. You know, I'm always by myself. But it does have its impacts when it comes to looking at socialization. I don't have as much time with my friends, my really devoted friends, as I would like.
What did the pandemic teach you?
It has taught me that everyone is important. There are people that we consider, we might not have considered essential workers before, but they are indeed very pivotal to our society. So it has taught me to be appreciative of a lot of diversity, a lot of people around the place, a lot of things that.
What changes would you make going forward?
In the future, I would definitely make it my best endeavor to be a little more subsistent, making sure that I can sustain myself, doing a little market gardening, backyard gardening, doing a little backyard gardening, being a little more active and a little more independent.
How has the pandemic impacted you?
Well, the pandemic had a great impact on my life because some of the things that you really want to get done, wasn't possible. Financially, it was really a great effect financially on my life because sometimes you really want to sell things, but then you can't really get to sell them because some people don't really have the money. So it really has a great impact on my life.
What did the pandemic teach you?
The lesson that I really learned from the pandemic is that one would definitely need to trust God, because I have learned with the pandemic where everybody is thinking about themselves, everybody's thinking about having and what they do have, they try to hold on to what they do have. And I believe it's a time, it taught me a lesson to learn to trust God and rely on God, depend on God, rather than to put my trust in man, because whatever man do will always fail. Whatever God does, it will remain forever.
What changes would you make going forward?
The changes that I would make going forward, I would pray more, stay closer to God, and encourage other persons to stay close to God in this time that we're living in, and to find time and make time for God.
COVID pandemic has affected us all differently. So how has it impacted you?